Rage on, rage forward in this Russian American world. Got that chill vibe, but still we keep it real. Girl, fast pace, please rhythm, no time to waste. That twirl, Russian American juice, we're here to unfurl. Raging on streets with a fire in our soul. We've come a long way, but we've still got goals. United we stand as the story unfolds.
Let me just start by saying I love Rage.
I would say the 3 things that I love the most about Rage.
If I had to pick a few things, that I love about Rage.
I love that Rage.
Number 1 would be the community.
The community.
Community gives you a community.
I love Rage, it's amazing. Everybody here is great, and I heard about it, decided to try it out.
I made so many new friends at Rage, and I can't imagine my life without them.
I love Rage. I love the environment they make here, all the people that come here. It's the place I never knew I wanted, but I'm so glad I found.
What's unique to Rage, we can speak to each other in a way that we understand each other on a much deeper level.
And the kosher sushi is very Baruch Hashem.
Russian American juice, we're on the attack.
I came to Rage because a friend of mine told me about the program. She told me that there was a trip to Israel and I was intrigued.
Came to Rage because my mom told me to.
It took like 2 years of convincing him to go to Rage,
It did.
and finally he agreed, and his mom loves to tell us that she's the reason that we met. She's like, you see? Could have met Rachel before. We both got really lucky, and Rage sent us to South Africa. We started to talk on the trip, and I realized that he was amazing, and by the end of the trip, I was obsessed with him.
I went on this incredible, very meaningful, powerful trip to Poland and Prague. Saw a lot of really important sites and connected to my people in a way that I never thought I would have been able to.
It was such a necessary trip, and to see the strength that the people, the Jews that went through, and how a lot of them came out, it was extremely powerful.
We went to Auschwitz, we went to the different concentration camps. Really made me think about my great-grandparents, the cost that they suffered to be as a Jew that I don't have today.
In the wake of October 7th, everything that unfolded and how many hostages were, taken, and just everything that Hamas has done, it really made me consider taking that trip to Poland and Prague just to kind of revisit the tragedy that was the Holocaust.
I joined Rage around the time of October 7th, and I don't know how I would have gone through that period without the community of Rage. They can resonate and understand, that's such a unique feeling that only Jews can really understand after such a tragic thing occurs.
Having a community to support, especially in times after October 7th, is definitely needed. Even at my work, people are saying Israel is being genocidal. It's like, what are you talking about?
And to say that the IDF are just like the Nazis, the thing that I took away after coming back from this trip, seeing the gas chambers, seeing everything. People who say that have clearly never been to Nazi Germany or, the sites of the concentration camps in Poland.
Right after that trip, I wanted to start putting on tzitzit. I wear it for every Shabbat. Dr. Faye was generous enough to donate me a pair, 2 pairs actually, and I love them.
The support that Rage gives its students and its mentors and just everybody who's involved with it, there's just this fire that doesn't get put out, and I think that fire only grows when I'm around other Jews.
I feel like I am a part of the Jewish story, and just never thought that Judaism would be such an important aspect of my life, to the point where I'm now identifying as a Jew and not Soviet, Ukrainian, Russian person.
I would love to continue my involvement after I graduate. Hopefully there'll always be classes that I can attend, Shabbaton I can go to. Once you become a part of Rage, you never really leave Rage. It's always a part of you. And I know I'm always going to want to come back here and see everyone.
How do you say it? There's that one song in Hotel California. You could check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. I feel like Rage, you're always welcome to stay. and I'm really happy to be part of RAJE.
I would always love to have more opportunities to meet people and organizations like RAJE.
It'd be really great to have something that we can do together and still stay involved. And I think that's especially important when we think about starting a family, because we want our kids know more about Judaism than we did growing up.
I kind of do want to marry a nice Jewish girl. I think these, who doesn't?
My goal is to build a Jewish house in all sense of that word. Livnot bayit Yehudi. I want to be in Israel with a Jewish family, with Jewish kids, learning Jewish things and doing Jewish things.
Do I think that I could meet someone who I could spend my life with? Rebecca's already taken, so I can't. I, without a doubt, want to continue my relationship with RAJE, so much so that I'm moving a block away from the RAJE shul, and I expect to be a member of this community.
This is my 3rd semester at RAJE, and I feel like even then this is not enough.
It really feels like I found a home here.
One thing that you should never, ever regret is being Jewish. Never regret where you come from. Never stop because people say that you need to stop. Keep going. We might be alone, but we're never alone when we're with a group of Jews like us.
I'm Israel Chai.
I'm Israel Chai. Let's support RAJE and Israel and Jews all over the world.
I'm Israel Chai.